Welcome, Uncle Louie.
Yes, sir.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's time to get in and get out before anybody notices, right? Quickie, bro. And we're not easing into this one. So, what dominating the news? We're talking Trump again. I mean, it's just like,
Again.
just look. I just bring up CNN or whatever in the morning and find out the latest antics. We're talking Greenland, just because he said a little something different that was a little crazy. I thought. Your favorite country you always used to talk about visiting, Iran. We're going to.
Oh yeah,
Iran.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to get a summer home there, but
Yeah, you were trying to move.
something by the lake. Something by the lake.
A little hot in the summer. Yeah, a lake bed. There's no water. Is there water?
Yeah.
Iraq. One of them there is, but anyways, because somehow global politics feels right now the perfect word is chaotic, bro. Chaotic, and constantly flowing. It's moving. And then after we get done with that, it's time to get back to pop culture. Nicki Minaj, your girl, Beyonce, Bradley Cooper.
Whoa.
Pop culture is always relevant, bro. This is quickie style backyard banter. Hashtag backyard banter from everyone's favorite gentleman, Filthy P and Uncle Louie. Next on the Gentleman's Hour. Are we ready to go?
Let's get to it, bro. Just drop the intro. Do it.
Drop the intro. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Everything. Go ahead. What? What are you saying?
It's a cornucopia of celebrities on this show.
Okay. Yeah. But you know where we're starting, bro. Everything Trump, right? I mean, I wish there was a way to keep it really low like that in the background. Let's see if we could talk over it. Everything Trump. Okay, so Venezuela. He already took it over. I haven't heard anything else. I saw on his presidential bio he put acting president of Venezuela. Next, I heard that he had all the oil companies. All right, I gotta turn this off. It was distracting me. I heard he had all the oil companies over. That was where he went. And he was looking out the window and pretending where his ballroom is.
His hallucination.
They said his face was right up on the mirror. Yeah, his hallucination of a ballroom. He was like, "Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful." What was I gonna say? Oh, sorry. But then not only that, I heard that I guess there's so many issues with all the infrastructure in Venezuela that the oil company's like, bro, I don't want to go and put billions and billions of dollars like last time, and then we get kicked out when there's a new regime, or it's unstable right now. So why would you go and invest in a country that's unstable? So I heard that a lot of the oil companies don't want to commit, but that fool's gonna force some strong arm them, or hey, if you don't, you're not doing business in U.S. or something.
Yeah, you get out of exactly
right. Like he's gonna strong arm them and make them. But my point is, what's happening with Venezuela? Like, are we? I haven't heard anything. Like, who's in charge? Is it the VP? But then if that VP is in charge, then it's the same regime. So what? I thought it was a regime change. So what? I don't know. You're our expert on South America. So I'm gonna.
Good Lord.
I'm gonna turn it over to Unc. You tell me what's happening, bro. What's happening in Venezuela? Come on.
If I'm the expert, then maybe we should both go run Venezuela, dog. Good Lord.
Hey, I'll run it with you. I'll be the
bad cop.
I'll be the bad cop. You be the good cop, bro.
Yeah. I'll be the face, and you can be the enforcer.
Oh, bro, I'll run that shit like King Joffrey, bro, in Game of Thrones. I don't play, bro.
I don't know, bro.
What's your prediction, bro? What's your prediction?
My prediction, bro. At this point,
on just that country,
I'm gonna say. You got name a celeb or maybe an influencer, TikTok star.
You know what?
He's probably have
like you talking about an influencer. He's gonna assign as to go run the country.
Yeah, he's just gonna be like, hey, congratulations. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea, bro. I mean, if he wants to put somebody from his administration, like they can stop him, or like how is he? It's like if I say, you know what, I'm gonna go park my car in down the street in the neighbor's house,
Mm-hmm.
and if he doesn't like it too bad, he can, whatever. Like, how does that work? Who enforces that?
I mean, it should be like international rules. That's why they formed NATO. That's why they formed the UN. And ever since they did that, there has been kind of semi peace. I mean, Russia's been the only one acting up and China threatening, but now we're the only ones that actually went out and did it. And they're
Yeah,
saying it was for drug abuse. It was for that Madero, or not drug abuse, but he was selling or he was helping to get drugs in the United States, even though they say that's a lie. Only like 1% of the drugs come from Venezuela. But okay, even so, what, like, how come the administration hasn't come out and say, okay, here's our plan. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and defer to the vice president, and she's gonna continue, and she made promises that she's gonna run it, democratically, whatever. There's nothing. It's just stone cold silence. And now there's talk. So okay, so we don't know. There is no the correct answer. Oh, I don't have my I don't have my ding ding ding. But the correct answer is there is no answer because they haven't given one. And how do you predict? Because everything has been so crazy. You are right. He could just be like, "Oh, hey, Marco Rubio, guess what? You're now the president of Venezuela. Go move over there." And
Venezuela. Here you go.
because they said that they want to make him president of Cuba. Like, what is going on,
Yeah.
bro?
Oh, that's another one. Yeah, yeah, right.
That's
Because he's
another
cutting
one.
off. He's cutting off their gas, right? Like their oil.
Yeah, he's cutting off their oil. So I think he's trying to do all this to deflect from the Epstein. But the problem is it. I saw somebody too. Somebody said this. It was like a political whatever commentator, but they said it's real easy to go and bomb somebody. It's real easy to go and abduct. We got Osama bin Laden. It's real easy. I mean, it's not easy, but it's easy for us. We're the number one nation in the world, bro. It's easy for us to go in and do that to these small countries. But that's the easy part. The hard part is, what do you do next? Like, who's running the country? What are you going to do? Are you going to actually enact? Are you going to make change? Like, are we going to make it democratic? Are you going to have an election? But who's going to run that? The only way we're going to have power to be able to do that stuff is if we go and send troops. And he knows that's like, you can't do that after you just said all this thing about getting troops out of
Yeah,
foreign
but
territory.
you know what though, bro? I mean, he's a king of. I never said what you heard me saying on record. You know what I mean? He always backtracks. He's always telling you he
Yeah,
never said that or whatever,
right,
and he's just gonna
right.
tell you whatever just to get out of
A
the
line.
door or whatever.
Yeah.
But all right, let's say he does put Marco Rubio in charge, right? Like how, I don't understand. I can't even comprehend this, bro. Like
It
it's
just
just
right.
it makes no sense to me.
It makes no
Like,
sense.
what do you draft the Bill of Rights and the Constitution and
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's easy to overthrow a government. It's hard to start an actual government. And look at ours. Look at our democracy is like on the brink of collapsing.
collapse?
And we're
Yeah,
trying to tell these other countries how to run. And so now
I'm
he's
trying to
also
tell them, yeah, be like
and so
us.
the reason I brought up Greenland, because that's the next issue. Like, he's already moved on. Like, okay, hey, bro, you need to fix this. You
Yeah, you
attacked
have,
them. You took their
bro.
president. Fix it.
Everything he does, bro, is like half-ass, just
Half-ass.
half-ass.
Exactly. Look at the
Like on to
the
the next.
ballroom.
Like, bro,
Look at the
you're on a different to-do list of
right.
stuff that you haven't even completed.
Look at the ballroom. He demolishes it. Now it's just in tatters, and it's like, what's going on? And when's the next step? Because they say he's having to negotiate with all these architects. They don't want to do what he wants to do because they say it's
Yeah,
not
because he's
right.
trying to go bigger than
Right.
yeah,
And they're like, no, they don't want to put their name on something that's going to look. The White House is like this, and then that ballroom
all
is like
tacky
10
and
feet. Yeah, that's
trailer park.
exactly trailer park. Where's the car on blocks? But
Exactly.
the thing that kind of scared me with Greenland is that apparently Europe is actually putting their foot down this time. I think I said UN, but it's actually NATO. Oh, Desiree just brought me a drink. What is that? This shit looks crazy. Why are you laughing? She spiked it, bro. If I pass out in the middle of this show, what is this?
Roofied.
What is that? Spray?
Uh,
Squirt? Okay. All right. Squirt. All right. But so I think he's doing all this to deflect, but he didn't fix Venezuela. He went and did that. Okay, he got all the attention off of him and Epstein or whatever. But then he just he has like ADHD. He just goes on to the next thing. So now he says to Greenland, they say, "Are you going to go?" Because Europe is saying they're not letting you take. That's Denmark's property, and the NATO will defend it if they have to. And he's saying, hey, we need Denmark. We need Greenland. If we don't take it, Russia or China will. So we're taking it. And his exact quote unquote was, we can either do it the easy way and make a deal, or we'll do it the hard way, but we're going to get it. So it's like, you're already telling them you're going to, one of the main things I said that he has an issue with is backing down. So is he going to really back down when Europe actually brings forces, or is Europe going to back down? Because, bro, that's insane. We're going to go to war with ourselves, with NATO. You know what I mean? Bro, these countries, yeah, we could probably whoop their ass, but they're not like lightweights. You know what I mean? Like, they're not that heavy of underdogs. I don't know. What's your take?
Yeah. I mean, I
enjoy my fruity. I'm on the.
What are you on vacation?
I changed my background to Hawaii, bro.
For real? Damn, I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I don't even know. Like, I can't even comprehend a thought. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I don't understand how anybody in his administration like sleeps at night.
Oh, that's
because if you're dealing with him like this and stuff he's trying to pull, and you have to like kiss his ass because that's where you're at now. Like, how do you sleep at night, bro? How do you go home? Like, talk to your wife, like.
And he's like insulted some of these people's wives. You know what I mean? Like
most of them.
Didn't he call Ted Cruz's wife fat or ugly or something? And then Ted Cruz kissing his ass. Lindsey Graham he calls gay.
And Rubio too.
Lindsey Graham's right there. Rubio, little Marco. You know what I mean? Like, but what I don't understand is, I understand all those other idiots. They're just stupid. They don't know that when he crashes, everybody that's on that ship, how we always talk, Titanic, is going down with him, and that's it. Like, your political career is shot. Once it's all, it's going to crash. It's slowly crashing. He's acting crazier and crazier. But like the one I thought I was telling, Dirty D, I was telling her the other day, I was like, I'm shocked at Marco Rubio, because he's the only one that's kind of a real actual politician. He's smarter. I don't know where he went to law school, but he's like a smart dude. That fool hasn't come to his senses. How you said, how does he sleep at night? He doesn't go home and like, to his wife, what the hell am I a part of? I'm going to go down with this ship. My name is shot after this. Why would you?
Oh, no, they're all smiling like morons, bro.
Right. Why would you first sign on to it? And, okay, maybe you thought it was going to be different, like the whole J6, whatever. You thought it was going to be different. This time, you're still on board. They're over here doing this to all these minorities and all ICE and all that, and you're still on board? Like, I'm shocked, bro. I'm shocked that some of the smarter Republicans haven't saw that. Hey, he's on this, bro. He's not still like this. He's on the downhill, and like the shit he says.
I think they're all getting paid. The mighty dollar is lining their pockets for sure. For sure. And I honestly I don't think they think it's gonna crash. I don't think if it does, I think they're like, oh, we're safe. But also, I think they don't. I think. Like, I know his parents are immigrants. Yeah. But I don't think he sees himself as opposition to Trump. Because he's standing by him, bro. Like, what are they going to do?
Oh, wait, who are you talking about? Rubio?
Rubio, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what are they going to do to him? One thing I've learned about a lot of Republicans, bro, is that something isn't an issue, bro, until it affects them directly.
Yeah.
And exactly. That's not going to affect him ever, bro. They ain't rating wherever he's at.
Yeah, no, they don't care about other people. They care about themselves, all of them, and it's exactly. Once it affects them, once they start getting the backlash,
now it's a problem. Oh my God, it's the end of the world. Yeah.
But have you seen how kind of crazy he's talking? He was talking about Joe Biden choking. He was like, it's like you couldn't even understand. Like, I didn't know what he was talking about until I read the captions that said like, oh, he's making fun of Joe Biden. He was like choking, like. And he's like making all these weird, and then where he was doing that weightlift shit, he's like, he's making all these weird.
Oh, the transgender. Like, he's like, oh yeah, the transgender girl who came over and I couldn't.
That story too. He just went in from nowhere. It's like, bro, his mind is literally turning into mush. So it's
and
like,
that's putting him. That's complimenting him, bro, because. He's just, I don't know, bro. I always tell people, like, I think this fool has somebody feeding him information. I think he just sits, like, He just sits on the couch or in his chair, and they put on whatever they want, and then that's how. Oh my God, yes, they're like with the whole thing with the Haitians that they were eating the dogs, and like somebody showed him that, bro. You think he gets up
Oh yeah.
and watches TV on his own? Hell no. He
No.
doesn't do
Yeah.
anything for himself, bro.
Right. There's no background checks. There's no nothing. Because remember, he was even talking to. I think when they first. I think it was where they first go with all the national. I don't know, Seattle, one of those, or maybe it was Minnesota, and he was talking about it. What the heck? Oh, I totally forgot what I was going to say now.
I think it's Portland.
Was it Portland?
Where he was trying to send, the National
Right.
Guard, right?
Right. So he was like, yeah, okay. So he was like in his little True Social post. He's like, it's on fire. The city's on war. It's about to go down if we don't go save it. And then so he talks to the governor or the mayor, and the mayor says, no, there's nothing like that. Like they're showing video, and he's like, well, I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to see because that's what they told me is happening on TV. And someone's like, he's getting his shit just from TV, but you're right. Somebody saw it on TV and told him.
Somebody saw it and they sent it to him, or even it could even be AI, bro.
Right.
Oh my God.
Well, no, people were saying that it's probably when they were having the riots from the George Floyd way back then, because they were like, "What? There's nothing on fire. There's what are you talking about?" Like that. That was the last time that the shit was all crazy and on fire. So, I think you're 100% right, bro. People are like, he's sitting there just like, and they're just like, okay, here's what we're doing next, and here's what's happening. Oh, okay, all right.
And then that's all he thinks about. Oh yeah, well they showed it to me, and like even I think when he had the debate with Harris, where he was like, I saw it on TV. It's happening. It's like, bro, come on, like. I don't know. It's insane.
That was the cats and dogs, and that's what he was.
Yeah, it's happening. I saw it. I saw it on TV.
I saw them talking about it.
Oh, because if it's on TV, it's gotta be real.
And it's on Newsmax or something crazy where they're gonna lie or whatever.
Yep.
So Iran now, I think they saw the citizens. Oh shit! Like U.S. is not playing around. They're taking dictators out. They just took Venezuela's out. Maybe they'll take ours out. So did you see how many people, bro, are protesting in the streets in Iran because they want their corrupt leader, their corrupt government out as well? But I guess in Iran they don't mess around, bro. They don't play. Me and you go over there, they're chopping our nuts off, bro. They've already killed like
they took like 2,000 or something, right?
They've killed a crazy amount of protesters, just killing them. Like you protest, you're dead. And so Trump said like something like, you have help coming, and if this continues, we're going to go ahead and he didn't say we're going to take them out, but he said we will do something about it. And then I guess they said, supposedly Iran called them and said, we want to make a deal. We're not going to execute anymore, whatever. He might just be lying. Who knows? But bro, that's crazy too. So now are we going to go into Iran? And Iran, they're down to go to war. They're crazy over there. You know what I mean? So it's like,
They'll strap on a freaking rocket launcher on the back of an old Toyota, bro.
Bro, they're almost like Mexicans. They don't give a shit, and they'll make it happen. Like you leave them a couple of things, they'll make something out of it. You know what I mean? They're like, bro, we do not want to go back to our war with Iran. You know what I mean? I guess we'll just bomb the shit out of them, but still, we don't want to do that. It's going to cost a lot of money, a lot of resources. But how are we going to do that when we still haven't even fixed Venezuela? You know what I mean? So it's like,
and then he's trying to get Greenland.
And he's trying to get Greenland. So he's trying to do too much. Go ahead.
He's trying to start 3 wars, bro, basically. And you still have Russia. Mm-hmm. You still have China. Mm-hmm. North Korea.
Even the Israel Palestine isn't completely fixed. They said they're barely going. They're trying to get to the next stage of the peace agreement, whatever. And all this is because he doesn't want to release that damn Epstein, which is... Bro, you're gonna do all this. You're gonna jeopardize our kids and grandkids' futures so that you and your friends aren't exposed as pedophiles, which everyone calls them anyways. Oh, did you see yesterday where he was at the GM? I think it was, or the Ford plant.
Oh yeah.
They announced him, and then some dude was like, you pedophile protector." He's like, "You," and he flips him off. And then the White House said, that's a proper response for that. Imagine if Biden or even Obama had been flipping somebody off. Oh, bro, they would have called to.
Oh yeah, it would have been. Oh my God, I can't believe him.
To get him out. Yeah.
How disgraceful.
I mean, he wore a suit, and they said it was disgraceful.
Trump's allowed to go. Suit.
The tan suit. Trump's allowed to go flip off the tan suit. That one came out in a tan suit. Hey, he's from Hawaii, bro. That flies over there. But this fool's over here flipping off American employees, American citizens, and
Yep.
nope, nobody says a word. It's just then on to the next thing. So yeah, look at that. 20 minutes, bro. We already did 20 minutes on just Trump. All right, let's move on real quick. You have to turn this into like your rapid fire. Nicki Minaj. This I think is a little bit old, but it popped up in my thing. Backlash is growing, which I did hear. This was like a couple of weeks ago. After I guess she made remarks, she was at one of those the Charlie Kirk. What's the wife? The Turning Point. How she took it over, and she was one of the like acts or one of the presenters.
Oh yeah.
And she went out and she was like praising the Trump administration, praising Trump, all this, and now everyone's just like turning on her. What's your opinion on when somebody does that? Let me go first. Because I kind of have a strong opinion before I forget it. My memory is shot tonight. See, this one is hard for me because it's like I don't want to be one of those ones that like how they are, where you're automatically on the other side, or you're saying, "Oh yeah, I voted for Trump," and then you just start attacking. You're stupid. I might do that behind your back. I might tell Dirty do that. I'll tell you that behind their back. But to them, I'm going to try to be respectful. Like in the end, it is everybody's choice, and it is your right to vote for whoever you want. You know what I mean? So I don't want to come off as that complete hypocrite. Like if someone attacks me or attacks, then I'm going to attack back. But then again, if now like she loses followers or people don't want to listen to her music, isn't that kind of like, hey, that's the price you pay? Like I'm not saying to cancel you, I'm not saying to do anything like that. But if I decide not to follow you because you're a Trump supporter, I have that right too. Just like I'm respecting your right? That's how I take it. I try to have a little respect, but I'm not gonna lie, you do kind of fall a couple
notches. For sure.
In my head, just because nobody who is a Trump supporter has been able to logically explain to me or explain away like January 6th, explain away him trying to overturn their election, him trying to like all this stuff. Nobody has been able to.
The Epstein files.
The Epstein files, like, yeah, they can lie, they can do all this, but nobody has been able to sit me down and convince me, like, hey, okay, that makes sense. So until that happens, I don't think highly of. I hate saying it because I don't want to act like, oh, I'm better than you. I'm not. Who knows? His second, third, and fourth year of his term might be awesome, and it might be the best time for our life.
He does have a complete 180, or what?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. So I still kind of want to hold a little out, but I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, ask me, I think he's the Antichrist. I think he's all about himself. I remember him in the 80s. I remember the stories. I remember how his dad and him got sued because they didn't want to rent to black people. I remember how the Black 8, the Center Park 8 or whatever, or the Central Park 8 or Central Park 5, whatever, they said just because they were black, and they were like, oh, yeah, he's wanted the death penalty on them before went into trial, and ended up coming out because of DNA that they had nothing to do with it. It was like some white dude, and he never went back, and I apologize. I shouldn't have jumped to
he never will.
Nothing. And even now to this day, he still won't. They bring it up, and he's like, shut up or whatever. So what's your take on that? Like, and actually, this is a good question. Like, how do you deal with people who are Trump supporters? Maybe it's family, and so you don't want to get into argument, or maybe it's somebody not so close to you, and you're like, hey, I don't mind, arguing with them. Like, how do you respond, or do you just kind of keep quiet?
I don't.
Staying out of it.
Nah, I leave it alone, bro. I learned
like it's not worth it, right? Like it's not worth it.
Yeah, church and politics, bro. You kind of let it be, and then there are people that will try to rile you up, bro, and they try to tell you stuff, and they think certain things are funny and whatever. At this point, I used to think when he was first running, I was like, no, nobody's gonna vote for that guy. Look at what he's saying.
That's what I said.
And then I started seeing people that I know, people that I'm related to, and I'm like, oh well, that's odd, but like I said, I leave it alone. Like you said, everybody has a choice, and they have every right to vote for whatever they want.
Right.
But yeah, I've never had anybody tell me a valid thing. I think when he first won, I think I told somebody like, hey man, like how bad was it for you under Biden? Oh, it was the worst. And they just started shooting off the same thing. I said, no. I said, I'm saying for you. Mm-hmm. Like what was so bad for you? How are you suffering? Right. And they it's because, and it's like, the border, the immigration. Bro, I'm saying you, like, it's always the same thing.
The talking points that they all give. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't respect Nicki Minaj for that. I heard that she's just trying to get a pardon for her brother or something. It was like a pervert.
Are you serious?
Like a sex offender.
Oh, I didn't even think
so
of that. That makes sense.
I mean, Yeah,
Wow.
anything. And you
Yeah.
know that he doesn't care, bro. He doesn't know who she is.
No, he doesn't even know who he's
But
pardoning, right? And all
yeah,
they're gonna say is, "Hey, she's on our side and she's popular."
you
And
know, she's
yeah,
on her side, and her brother's up. Hey, free that fool, or her
wow,
like I think her kid's dad. Something I don't remember what the
something.
actual
Yeah, yeah,
connection was.
yeah. For me, it's like, yeah, I like Nicki Minaj. I like a couple songs, but I'm not like huge. Like, I'm not bumping. I don't even have a bunch of her singing. You know what I mean? Nothing like that. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of what would I do if it was my girl Tay Tay, Taylor Swift.
No, come on, bro.
Which,
Don't. Those hypotheticals aren't real. Don't come on.
okay, all right, yeah,
Come on, bro.
I
Come
don't
on.
even want to be put in that situation
Yeah.
because I don't know if I can choose, bro. I mean, oh shit, Desiree. I'm not gonna say anything else. Okay. Anyways, all right, let's go on there. Oh, quickie. This is quickie style. Beyonce, Texas Hold'em on TikTok. I guess that song is currently like real popular on TikTok because they do a dance to it. Have you seen it? Have you done it? Maybe you and Natalia get together and do TikTok dances. Do you do anything like that? Or
TikTok dance. Oh my god.
you do shit like, oh, I'm driving a car and then I got punched and then I threw it back. Okay, sorry. Desiree said stop.
Nah, bro. I don't. You know what? I've never seen that trend. I didn't even hear about it. I've never even heard that song.
You never heard of the cowboy song? That's what she was
This
supposed to
ain't
win a.
Texas.
Yeah, they ever got mad because she didn't win a Grammy, and they're like, bro, there wasn't even a good like country song. You know what I mean? Like a
Yeah,
country
I'm
album
not
or
a
whatever.
Beyonce fan, so
Okay, good. Me, same. I'm not a. I don't even think she's that hot. Like she's thick. I get it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If she's right here, I'm gonna work with it. You know what I mean? But is that my favorite? Am I gonna write home about it? Nah, bro. I'm cool. I'll keep the dirty one, bro.
you
I'll keep the
definitely
dirty
pay her bills.
Oh shit! I ain't paying shit for her. Okay. How about this? Kiefer Sutherland was arrested following an altercation with a rideshare driver. I'm assuming like Uber or whatever. So officers determined that Sutherland got into the car. Who knows why? But he physically assaulted the driver and made criminal threats toward them. So it was probably something weird. Like I know my
Oh my.
I didn't hit like I was, but I know my cousin does Uber, and he's always talking about like, yeah, I don't play, I don't mess around. If they make me wait more than a minute, I'm leaving. If they open my door too fast, I'm yelling at them. If they just jump in on my lead, so he's like,
Wow.
he's real, yeah. He's like, I ain't playing around. So maybe it was something like that. Like maybe Kiefer Sutherland got there, and it was like, oh no, this ain't your Uber or something like that. And he's a celebrity, so
He tried.
they always should have
He tried to.
special treatment, right?
He tried to grab the aux cable, or what? He's like, "Hey man, I like the song.
Hey, bro,
I don't like Beyonce. Change this crap."
one time I was in an Uber and I started talking. We were in like Mexico and I was like talking Spanish. I was talking just a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? And I was with my cousins, all the girls. I went with them. I was like the chaperone, and I'm like in the front seat with the taxi driver, and I'm talking just bullshit. And he just looks at me, looks front, goes like this, and just turns his music up all the way loud. So he couldn't hear. I'm like, oh, all right, bro. I get the hint, bro. And all the girls
Maybe you like that song,
started
bro.
laughing. No, he because the look he gave me, it was like, yeah, shut the f up. So who knows? Maybe it was something like that. Maybe it was like, you're right. Hey, that fool's like, hey, give me that damn aux cable, bro. I want to hear Beyonce, or I want to hear Nicki
But
Minaj.
he hit him?
Who knows? He said he attacked him and threatened him. So he was probably drunk, maybe, because they said it was in like Hollywood or something, I think. But anyway, so what do you think about that? Have you ever gotten so pissed that you wanted to attack
Have you ever gotten
Uber driver?
physical with a Uber driver?
With an Uber driver?
You know what? I haven't. I know for a fact there's been a few times where they've probably wanted to get physical with me, because I know I've fallen asleep in the backseat, and I tend to snore. So.
Oh yeah, they're probably texting.
But I think I've come to, and I'm on the 14. I'm almost home. You know what I mean?
Where are you coming from, bro? Were you coming from my house or what? Where are you taking an Uber
I'm coming from Pacoima.
Oh, okay.
I've been partying with my homeboy Jaime. Shout out Jaime.
Hey, shout out Jaime. Is this recent or what? Or is this like 10 years ago?
It's been a few years. But yeah, I mean, I was coming from his mom's house in Pacoima, and I got dropped off. I think Cass dropped me off.
Oh, nice.
And then took an Uber home like 1 a.m, just trying to get him to go to Jack in the Crack, and he didn't want to go. And What are you gonna do?
I know that you're like pretty, like kind of like me. You're pretty easygoing. You're pretty chill. Do you think ever like a public service driver, a public, like a driver like that, or somebody working at a like a restaurant or a fast food, or somebody like you're dealing with a service, or at a grocery store or a mall or something? Do you think you could ever get so mad because of their service or because of how they're acting that you would actually get physical with them, or would it only be if they like?
Nah, hell no.
No, okay, so
No,
it doesn't get you.
Yeah, I'm not violent at all, bro.
Okay.
If I strike somebody, bro, I mean it took a lot.
Like self defense, basically.
Yeah, like no, or yeah, for sure. Oh,
What-
the self defense. Yeah, if you come swinging at me, I'm gonna swing back. But for
So
me to
what
like,
if you're in like a
go at
what if
you?
you're in like a restaurant and they're disrespecting you, or they're trying to pick up on Laura, and then you're like, hey bro, hey, chill, that's my wife.
Disrespecting me? What the hell?
He's like, phew, bro. You're just gonna be like, or you would just be like, all right, hey Laura, let's get out of here, let's leave.
Nah, well
Which
that's
is-
disrespect, bro. That's different. Yeah, you gotta react, bro. You gotta react.
So you gotta at
You
least
gotta-
say
you gotta-
something, right? You gotta
you gotta-
at least be like, hey.
Yeah, if they're disrespecting you, for sure, you lay your gluing hand down.
But what happens if the person disrespecting you, the person disrespecting you is like Nate Diaz, the UFC fighter,
What am I gonna do? Stockton.
Stockton
Come
slap,
on, bro.
right?
I mean,
You just gotta keep.
I
Your
mean,
mouth
if he's
shut,
a
right?
waiter, bro, I mean, he's got to reevaluate his life, bro.
All right, that makes sense. You're right. All right, I was trying to trap you some
Stockton
way,
slap.
but yeah, bro, you always weasel your way out of these questions. All right, two more. How about this? Did you watch the 2026 Golden Globes? No, I didn't either. But everybody you like that Nikki Glazer? Nikki
Yeah,
Glazer?
bro, I think she's
like
funny.
A comic. She's funny.
She's done a
kinda
good couple
hot
good
now,
roasts.
right? Like, yeah, she's a good roast queen. Did you see
Yeah.
her? She roasted. No, it wasn't Trump. Somebody else.
Tom
was Trump,
Brady.
but Tom Brady. Yeah, that shit.
Tom Brady was
good, but-
hilarious.
But have you seen her? Like I see, because she's going on Howard Stern a long time ago, and she didn't look that good. But it's like honestly, as she's gotten older, she looks a lot better. I'm kind of like, or is
Yeah,
it because she's
matured.
funny? So are you attracted to her because she looks good, or because she's funny?
I wouldn't say I'm attracted to her. I find her good looking. I'm not like, oh my gosh, she's hot.
Oh, you're not.
But
Oh,
I
okay.
do find her very funny.
Okay, I find her funny too. So you're
Yeah.
not that attracted to blondes. It doesn't seem like.
You know what? Nah, not really.
Okay.
I tried to have Laura dye her blonde, and she said no.
She didn't know. Her hair's too thick, and like it would look funny, don't you think, or no? Hey, just throw a wig on. Hey, bro, just throw a wig on her.
I know she doesn't want to do that either, bro.
Oh, you guys don't role play? Hey, chill. Your kids are.
Whoa.
Stop. All right. I feel the
I meant
same.
for
I think she's. That's Halloween. I think she's hilarious. I think she's getting pretty hot, and she's dirty, bro. She like talks about.
Was that a shoe? Was that a shoe?
I accidentally hit my thing on my mouth. I always put this too close, but anyways, yeah, she's like hot right now. I don't mean in terms of looking like she's on doing all these award shows and
Oh yeah, she can't miss right now. Yeah.
yeah, and I like that she's not afraid. Like she attacks everybody. I like it. So, anyways, I was just saying, yeah, that's. I think she's popular right now, and it's a good choice. Okay, what about this? Crumble. Have you heard of Crumble cookies? Reveals you have menu changes. So now they're gonna be having the number of weekly rotating cookies. I don't know, bro. I just put this one in because it's hot right now, this subject. But bro, I don't even know what Crumble cookies are. I don't even care for cookies. I'm a donut man, bro. What about you?
I'm a donut man, but it has to be a mom and pop's donut. It can't be a Dunkin' or a Krispy Kreme.
Oh no, it can't be Krispy Kreme, but Dunkin' Donuts is legit, bro. No,
Nah, Dunkin' Donuts sucks.
What about Winchell's?
Yeah, you know what? I mess with it. With Winchell's for sure. Winchell's is cool. But
Damn, bro, you're
I've had
picky.
Crumble once. They had the Kardashians had like they had I guess like a family thing where everybody had their own like cookie or something.
Oh, okay.
And then Cass went and she bought some and we all tried it. They were good, but I mean I wouldn't go there, bro. I heard it's expensive.
Yeah, it's probably like $20.
Too rich for
one
my blood.
cookie. Yeah, and I like again. I said I'm not a big cookie guy. I mean, Desiree has the Oreos downstairs. I haven't even touched them. Like,
Oreos are fire, dog.
I'm just not big on cookies. I don't know. Like, I'll
The
have
double
one, it's
stuff.
Like, nah, I like the lemon, the white lemon ones or whatever. That's the only one, bro. All
The
right.
lemon one? Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
I'm a donut and ice cream guy, bro. 31 flavors,
Together?
bro. I didn't think about that. That's a good. No, I don't, bro. I'm diabetic, bro. I'll go into cardiac arrest.
That's a death wish.
Yeah, that's Russian roulette.
One or the other, bro. One or the other. Never together.
No, I haven't even had donuts in probably over a year, but I am going to during winter.
They have sugar-free donuts.
Bro, if I'm getting a donut, I ain't going sugar
That's called
free,
the bagel,
bro.
fool.
Shit, are you kidding me? Yeah, bro, a donut and hot chocolate. How sick is that? Oh,
A donut and hot chocolate. What are you in the third grade?
oh bro,
Is
you're
winter
getting me-
recital time?
Hey, you're getting me hard right now, bro. Oh, sorry. I mean, but I can't help what gets me excited. All right, last one. Last one. We're at 36 minutes, bro. What it's going? Oh, we did have a little bit part we got to cut out. Okay, Bradley Cooper. You know him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at you send the hearts when I start saying Bradley.
Oh, yeah,
Cooper,
for Bradley
huh?
Cooper, dog.
Reacts. Okay, so I guess there's rumors that he's had plastic surgery. So the actor said people have been approaching him and commenting on his appearance following speculation that he had cosmetic surgery. So when I saw the picture, he looked a little different. It looked like his forehead, which I'm sure his Botox was just like zero wrinkles. And then even right here, it kind of like cut in a little, like, I don't know. I kind of like, yeah, I could kind of see it. He looked a little bit different. Have you seen him first? Second, if he has had Botox, will that change how you feel about him? Like, will you no longer be attracted to him?
Oh my God. I haven't seen him.
Okay.
I haven't seen him, and nothing can tarnish his image for me. I don't know if you know that.
So it's more of
Nah,
not
I mean,
just his looks.
I like his work.
Okay.
I like his work, but yeah, no, I haven't seen him. I mean, I personally don't care, bro. I mean,
How about this?
You know.
Would you do it? Would you get any work? Okay. How about this? A hypothetical, real quick. You got 1 minute to answer because we're at 37. This show takes off. Remember we're talking about subscribers in the year? Nah, we get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Me and you are walking around, autograph seekers, groupies, chicks, throwing panties at all that stuff that we don't want, right? At that time, do you let your ego get to you? Because now people recognize you and your face is on this nonstop. Would you consider Botox? Would you consider anything to change your appearance?
if we're swimming in money, no Botox, no plastic surgery. I'll keep my nose the way it is. But I would probably just get my my boy Fernie, my barber. Shout out Fernie, to probably fade me up every 2 days.
Oh, so it's just okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta keep it crispy. Right now, I go twice every 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
I'm at the end of it. I don't know if you can tell. There's no fade.
Yeah. But it still looks.
yeah.
It looks. It still
That's the
looks
only thing I would probably do.
Okay. Yeah.
You can't polish this turd, bro.
Hey, bro, you instantly.
Wait, you trying to get
rid of the
Botox or what?
lines. No, I don't think I need it because I don't really. I need this. I need that turkey transplant. But
Turkey hair implant.
I am starting to get some wrinkles around the eyes, which I don't like, bro. I don't
Gross.
like that at all. But you know what people say is that when chicks get wrinkles, it's time to split. When dudes get wrinkles, it's a sign of wisdom and maturity and what is it? Like men, how they age gracefully. So you actually look better. So hey, as we get older, we're gonna start breaking necks, bro, even more and more. So I'm just saying, be prepared. Be prepared for it.
Be prepared. Start putting your pennies to the side.
Nah, you're a good guy. I know you won't. I was thinking you were gonna let it get to your head, and then one day I'm gonna pop on here, and it's like, oh shit, is this Mario Lopez? What happened to? What happened to
I'll be all pulled back.
Yeah. I'll get the Mario. Hey, who is that?
Why doesn't
Ryan
he stop
Garcia?
smiling? This is a sad story.
Yeah, that movie where they're. Yeah, bro. Anyways, that's it. That's it. When the questions are gone,
So
the
am
show
I.
is over. Thank you, brother. Quickie style. I'm gonna try to cut at least 5 minutes out of this, but as always, I think we hit those topics. We hit them quick. We might have to just start going to just all Trump, bro. I don't know. This is like it took 20 minutes to get.
We should do a Trump episode.
Just a whole Trump, like You know what we'll do? That's a good one, and I'll get whole like facts from like his early years and all that stuff, and we'll throw it all out. We'll talk about it. That's good. So let's leave it on that. Perfect. Let me go ahead and stop it, brother. Like always, good job. That's nothing. Did you see on the last video you were talking about Trump dying, and I was doing this? I was trying to get the. I was just trying to practice the effect, but it looks like you're like, oh yeah, Trump, I think he's gonna be dead. I'm all. That's a bad. That's a bad look. That's a bad look.
Hey, that's how you feel. That's how you feel, dog. You can't cut that.
Oh, I don't. That's bad karma, bro. That's bad karma.